Hello friends and family from around the world. This is Mike with Morning Dew, daily events worldwide. We are on April 18th, 2020. Welcome to another surviving day on this planet. Thank you for joining the Daily Dew. Always looking at space weather, earthquakes, disaster alerts from around the world as we look at extreme weather and as well as space weather that may be heading our way. Looking here, 304 angstroms. You can see plasma filaments taking off their antipode to each other, northeast and southwest, and a little bit on the northwest as well. As we did have that solar outburst the other day, 2 CMEs ejecting from our sun at the same time. I've not seen that kind of event in our lifetime. I haven't seen that on the spiral. Looking here at another light, and you can see the coronal hole that is building, equatorial and Earth facing. Also watching here, the heliosphere being affected, southwest limb here, and as well watching some activity coming from the backside of the sun, incoming as we speak, a small sunspot region. And then this is the activity I was talking about. Watch as this small explosion happens and a filament eruption. Looking here at the annual spiral. Space weather for the next 2 days. We are that little green dot. And we're about to get thwacked. Our solar wind speed is steady at about 300 to 350 kilometers per second. Let's get to earthquakes here, as we did have a large 6.6 in Japan, Shishijima, Japan. That is that volcano island that erupted quite a few years ago. I believe it was back in 2014. That thing is still going. Looking around the world, watching increased seismicity across California and up into Idaho again. Earthquake swarm continues. As well, Alaska here, 3.3, Kodiak. Earthquake swarm continues, Dominican. 4.6 here, 132 kilometer depth, Chile. But wow, the deepest earthquake and largest earthquake, 6.6 at 450 kilometer depth. Very deep earthquake. Expect more seismicity tonight. Looking here the last 7 days for earthquakes, a lot of elevated rings, a lot of deep quakes, and still watching a quiet and shallow North American plate. So stay aware, prepare, my friends and family. Earth is a shaking today, and tomorrow's a big day, so please stay tuned to a video coming about this very important event that will be coming out this afternoon, okay? Let's get to the Pacific Disaster Center here, looking at the most recent volcanoes, Sabancaya in Peru, Dukono in Indonesia, Popo in Mexico, Klyuchevskoye in Russia, Sheveluch in Russia as well, Asosan in Japan, Nevado-Stichelion in Colombia, Krakatoa in Indonesia, Kirimiski in Russia. So yeah, very active volcanic week. So stay tuned tomorrow for the volcanic activity report. I'm going to try to release those every Sunday. So you can see here, Pacific Disaster Center did put out a tsunami warning, but no tsunami was imminent. Also one for Hawaiian Islands, and also one for the Alaska, BC coast, U.S. coastline. Watching large systems here in the Pacific Ocean. One that is now penetrating the California-Mexico border and will be heading into Texas. Watch as extreme weather begins to unfold across the southeastern United States. Tonight it will be across Florida, and through the day tomorrow, all across from Texas to South Carolina to North Carolina for the next 72 hours. There will be a 3-day event here for the southeastern United States. Thoughts and prayers going out to everybody there. And as well, Do crew member Dan Extreme Vocals, he's in Florida. So stay aware and prepared, my friend. I'm pretty sure we'll be going live if there are any tornado threats. Overlooking the Atlantic Ocean, something I wanted to point out here was a dramatic battle between high pressure ridge and low pressure system just west of the Mediterranean. And there was a deep and cold, strong, vigorous low just off of Newfoundland. And there was a high pressure ridge in between the two, and it stretched, created quite a convergence line straight across the Atlantic. Watching these supercells form off the coast of Africa, watching for possible tropical development, as we do see some spinning action in the last few images. As well, northwest of Australia, there's a storm brewing there as well. In the last few images, you can see definite rotation, but it looks like it was spinning one way and then just started to spin the other way. Whoosh. So yeah, possible cyclone development there. And as well in the Indian Ocean, just under the British Islands. Watching a tropical storm develop here too. NOAA has not put out any areas of interest yet, but I'm looking at 3 across the globe. Let's get to the 5-day forecast brought to you by Meteo Earth, Meteo Mike. Always starting out here, home base, Calgary, Alberta. I think spring is here, I can officially say it. We've got really nice warm temperatures moving in here for the next 5-day forecast. It will not be changing. Up to 18 degrees Celsius. And as well, same thing across the southern United States. Warm temperatures moving in. And that's what's going to bring the battle across southeastern United States. Extreme weather, expect that Monday to Tuesday. And then as that low pressure system quickly scoots into the Atlantic Ocean, it will be affecting Newfoundland Wednesday into Thursday. Probably bringing some blizzard-like conditions and about 20 centimeters of snow. Overlooking Europe, large low pressure system moving into the Mediterranean, gaining some strength from the high pressure ridge just north of it. Quite a battle going on for temperatures. Spring really trying to move in. Across Central and Eastern Europe, cold temperatures lingering around, strong high pressure ridge over Russia, allowing that to happen. And then over here, Southeast Asia and Korea, watch for a winter storm event over the next coming days as well. 5-day forecast showing a large low pressure system coming out of South China and moving across Japan. And then watch for North Korea to expect quite a snow event as it slowly moves north, smashing into the strong high pressure ridge in northern Russia, eastern Russia. But definite big rain event for Japan and snow event for North Korea. Overlooking Australia. Seasonable temperatures, cooler southern regions. Not much to talk about for moisture except for the east coast through New South Wales and Sydney. Overlooking Africa, daily evaporation rains. Heavier regions around Lake Victoria. Big shout out to Isaiah out in Uganda. Stay dry, my friend. You have some big rain coming your way. And as well, west coast of Africa. Overlooking South America. 5-day forecast shows heavier rains towards Colombia and Panama, Venezuela. As as all of the moisture that brews up off of Africa is following the atmospheric river to Venezuela. Watching later in the week as this large low pressure system affects Argentina. We'll leave you here looking at the southern hemisphere versus the northern hemisphere. Much love to you all. Thank you for watching today. Don't forget to hit that like button and the notification bell. Make sure you're receiving all updates. And also, please stay tuned this afternoon. Very important video coming up. Stay aware and prepared. Stay young and have fun. And get your morning dew. Bye-bye. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button, subscribe, share with your friends and family from across the world.